Hello everybody, Joshua back here again with another video, and I'm here with another DC Talk video. Yes, I'm finally back. I know it's been a while since I've talked anything DC and made any solo topic videos regarding the DC Universe, but seeing as how there really hasn't been anything of interest that's made me want to talk about anything in the DC Universe, I've kind of been in the dark, but seeing as how the comic book movie train has begun, and we're getting very close to movies that I've really been looking forward to. Let's get into this shit. Now, first things first, I'm going to talk about Justice League Part 1, considering it has been a very interesting, debatable topic for a lot of people online, and that has a lot to do with the reports slash rumors that have been going around since, I want to say, last week or so, when the Batman v Superman final trailer came out, and everybody was debating as to whether or not DC Films is in trouble, and the reports and rumors were stating exaggerating, like, over the top shit, like Warner Brothers was scared, they're not happy, they're angry, they're emo, I don't know what the fuck else they were stating. Zack Snyder was going to get fired, Justice League Part 1 was not going to happen, Batman was going to get more Batman movies. There was just a lot of crazy stuff going around during that time period, and I didn't want to talk about it, but seeing as how it does have a lot to do with the specific reports and topics we're getting today, it just feels relevant. So, apparently Zack Snyder and Warner Brothers on Entertainment Weekly decided to go out and state it. Apparently Justice League Part 1 is happening, and it's going to start shooting and filming on Monday, April 11th. So, April 11th of this year, shit will be going down. Justice League Part 1 will be filming, and I'm going to be very happy because Justice League Part 1 is something I'm very interested to see because it's the freaking League finally in a movie together. We had Avengers, and that was epic and awesome and changed the comic book movie genre, and now it's time to get Justice League, folks. But on the flip side to that, we also got our first ever set photo of Justice League Part 1. Yes, we got an interesting photo with Zack Snyder and Jason Momoa posing together, and we got a whole bunch of really cool things in the background, which is the more interesting part of it because, Zack Snyder looks practically the same in every photo he does, and Jason Momoa is awesome because he's freaking Jason Momoa. And the cool thing is the stuff that's behind it, obviously, and we got Batman's cowl, a whole bunch of props and sculpts for other characters unknown. We get some concept art of possibly Mera. We see Aquaman's suit. We get to see Flash's suit, which is really cool. A first ever look at Flash's suit that's not concept art, which is really awesome. This black suit that a lot of people are speculating as to whether or not it's freaking Cyborg suit or, that's unpainted, if you will, or like an alternate Batman suit or Nightwing suit or what have you. A lot of speculation going around. For me personally, it's just cool to know that Justice League Part 1 is actually in production, and we get to see a photo that has Flash and Aquaman together. I mean, granted, they're not, Jason Momoa is not in the suit, and Ezra Miller is not even on here, but it's just cool to see the suits together. It's kind of like when we got the Avengers set photos and we get to see like all the costumes together, and we're like, man, it's fucking cool, the Marvel Universe is fucking together and it's all awesome. That's kind of like the feeling I have here. I mean, like, who would have thought one day we would have a Flash, look, there's Flash suit, an Aquaman suit, a mirror concept art, whatever the fuck that black suit is, and a Batman cowl all in the same room together. That's not fan made or some said shit. This is like official stuff for a movie that's going to be made literally in months from now. That's freaking awesome. So I'm super stoked about this stuff. The photo itself, check it out, look at it in its high resoluted glory so you can see all the various things in the background, see if you can pick up on what character is which and what prop slash costume is going to be used by which actor and who it is, and all that kind of crazy stuff. Let me know what you think about that, of course, in the comment section below. For me, I like the photo, and I can't wait to see what Justice League Part 1 has to offer us. Now, granted, we could play devil's advocate for a second and say, well, just because they showed us this picture, just because Zack Snyder stated this stuff in Entertainment Weekly, doesn't confirm anything. Warner Brothers in the past has done this. Now, granted, they did this for another DC film, ironically enough, a Justice League movie. For those who don't know, back in the day, before the Avengers and the DC Films universe, Justice League Mortal was a movie that was about to be made, and George Miller, the director of the Mad Max franchise, had actors in suits literally seconds away from being filmed, and Warner Brothers pulled the plug on that shit. So, you never know. The same thing could happen here. They could be like seconds away from filming this shit, and Warner Brothers is like, Batman v Superman didn't make $1 billion, pulling the plug. You know, they could do that shit. You never know. I mean, if they did this shit to George Miller, the freaking guy who gave us freaking Mad Max Fury Road, which was like one of the best movies of 2015, they're gonna do it to fucking Zack Snyder. Believe that shit. But at the end of the day, I'm super stoked about this photo, and I'm pretty sure Justice League Part 1 is the thing that's actually happening, so don't believe everything you read. But at the end of the day, you just never know, folks. You just never know. But at the end of the day, moving off that into the DC Films whole debacle, for me personally, the reports regarding Batman v Superman and DC Films as a whole really is just stupid. At the end of the day, everything that's just being reported is being done in a way that's just like, what people need to do is stop reporting shit. And I'm not saying, like, don't say what you want to say and speak your mind. I'm not stating that. I'm just trying to state that the movies, and specifically BVS, is literally a little bit over a month away from being released into theaters. Why can't we just be happy that we're actually getting it, and it's literally next month? Like, next month, we're going to see BVS in the theater. Like, why does it freaking matter as to whether or not it's going to be amazing or shit? Like, let's stop debating. Let's stop this debacle and let's just enjoy this shit. Like, for me personally, I give two shits about anybody's opinion, which is why I really haven't been discussing or doing anything regarding BVS. To be honest, I'm only going to make 2 more videos, which is one, my possible pre-thoughts, and then my actual review, and then that's it. No more BVS talk from me ever again, and hopefully across the world, because at the end of the day, we got the entire DC universe coming out right after it, so let's see what happens. But for me personally, the reports, I feel, are really just bullshit at the end of the day. Just wait, watch the movie, and then give your personal thoughts, your final thoughts, your legit thoughts and opinions afterwards. Let's stop bitching, let's stop comparing, let's stop trying to start flame wars on the internet, let's stop trying to create clickbait. Let's just enjoy some shit and come up with a legit opinion after you actually see something instead of debating before. You know, I had the same discussion with Paul, actually, like, I want to say a couple of days ago, where I was just like, I don't even care anymore. I don't even care if it's good anymore. I just want to see this movie. I want to stop. I don't want to talk about it. I want to sit down, watch the movie, and let it be done. And that's pretty much the way I'm going to end this video. It is done. Stop bitching. Stop debating. The movie's coming out next month. Let's enjoy this shit. So, at the end of the day, that's pretty much my personal thoughts on that. DC Films, is it in trouble? I really don't think so, but you just never know with these companies and these, you know, productions. But Justice League Part 1, we got our first set photo of it. It looks awesome. A whole bunch of cool outfits and concept art that you can pick and choose as to what's what and which is what and whatever the fuck in the comment section below, and I'm enjoying it. So let me know what you personally think. Shameless plug time. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Josh12. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and hope you guys enjoyed. And this has been Josh12.